Dan Scott, Bible Geek, back again with, I think, what will be the last part in the series talking about the unique out-resurrection of Philippians 3:11 here. From Ex Anastasis, watch parts 1, 2, and 3. For yet another characteristic concerning the out-resurrection is what Paul said, the ability of his resurrection. Where after Jesus had taken the three men up to the mountain and he was trans-shaped in front of them, Mark 9:2, he charged them that they tell not one what they perceived, as only then, after the Son of Human rises out of died ones, where then they began disputing between themselves, among themselves, what is rising out of died ones? They didn't understand what they were shown. When his raiments became glistening, yea, very white, of such a kind as a fuller on the earthland is not thus able to make them white, in his being trans-shaped. Where again, as I talked about already, when they rise out of died ones, they neither marry nor are they given in marriage, but they are as angels in the heavens, which Luke's parallel account states equal to angels. So it's not a likening to angels. Here, equal to angels. They are sons of God, sons of the resurrection, which out-resurrection, out of died ones, is the rise first of 1 Thessalonians 4:16, where thereupon or thereafter, we could say, is the rise second. Okay, so this is the first watch time, out-resurrection, and the from encounter to meet the Lord in the air is the second, middle of the night, Matthew 25:6. Midnight, Mark 13:35, is the second watch time. Luke 12:38, which I've already talked about. Where now, let's connect more dots to the out-resurrection concerning the first order, disappeared here, where when we go down to verse 49 in the same chapter 12 of Luke, Jesus said, I came to cast fire on the earthland, and what do I want if it were already uplight? So the uplight of the fire is, you could say, the kindling. It's the beginning of the fire, where up is a key concept in the word here, up, which uplight is from the verb anapto, where if you watch my previous videos, ana, as in anastasis, is up. It's a preposition denoting motion or location, up, upward. And then hapto, light. So the uplight in the figure of fire here takes us back to Hebrews chapter 1, verse 7. The making of the angels, the spirits to his angels, and flames of fire to his officiators. So the figure of fire concerns the officiating spirits. Also seen in 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verses 7 and 8, in the unveiling of the Lord from heaven with the angels of his ability, the ability of his resurrection, in a flame of fire. Where the uplight concerns the first order, or first rise first, according to the parabolic first watch time, who are going away out of the wedding, according to that order, as officiating spirits, Hebrews 1:14. Officiating spirits being dispatched into service, going away out of the wedding, where those who are about to law accordingly allot safeguarding are not yet officiating spirits. In 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 9, we see that we fetch the finishing of our faithing in the safeguarding of our souls. So officiating spirits are spirits, not souls, who are overseeing safeguarding of souls, who are about to law accordingly allot safeguarding, where again, we back up to verse 7, when the Lord comes again, the first making of the spirits to his angels, in the figure of flames of fire, to his officiators, is the context of the casting of the fire on the earth land, which the figure of the fire are the angels when judgment is executed according to the first order. Where also the context of ana, up, is seen in Luke 12:36, according to the unique analuo, up loosen, where again they're going away out of the wedding as up loosened according to the first order, the rise first. Where back to Philippians chapter 1, verse 23, we find another occurrence of up loosened, which Paul states is to be together with Christ as the angels of his ability in a flame of fire, which he says is much, much more better than abiding in the flesh. Okay, this is the resurrection context. So to be uploosened among officiating spirits is much, much more better than the better resurrection, which is unloosening, apoluo, better resurrection, and then uploosen, analuo, much, much more better, emphatically. Much, much more better. Going away out of the wedding as officiating spirits dispatched into the service first. First watch time, eventide, first door into the wedding feasts, where those who come into the wedding, Matthew 25:10, is the second order, midnight, second watch time. From encounter, epanthesis, 1 Thessalonians 4:16, which is the thereupon, second order, in contrast to the rise first. Think about it, because what's going to happen when Christ returns is that most Christians who are deeming the rapture to be something that's going to be the first thing are going to be deceived and misled. They're not going to understand that when all in the sepulchres are awakened, again, John 5:28 and 29, this is not the rise first. No, the step further here is the rise first. Okay? Then each in his own order, according to the second and third watch time orders, concern these into life. So I hope that these videos are helping some of you, even though they're getting barely any views, but maybe in the future people will start talking about this because nobody's talking about it. God bless.